progress has been made on the bus over the last 3 or 4 days. I got stuck into it fairly solidly, so definitely time for an update. Yeah, but the clock is definitely ticking on this project though. To give you some perspective on time frame, today it's now Monday morning, the 17th of July 2017, and I need to be able to live in this bus by 27th would be nice of July, so 10 days. So, yeah, the clock is definitely ticking, and yeah, there's definitely some concern. Absolutely no way is it going to be finished by that date. I still haven't received my tanks. They've been ordered by, when did I order those? I think 2 weeks ago I ordered my tanks from Atlas in Queensland. So, and look, they did tell me that it was, at the time they said 2, possibly 3 weeks for those to get here, so hopefully they're not too far away, but until they turn up I'm not going to have any running water or be able to use the shower or toilet or sink or anything like that. But so that's a major hurdle at this stage. I still haven't done any electrics, apart from obviously the solar panels that are fitted on the roof. They're still covered in cardboard so that they don't generate any power or risk shorting out or anything like that. I have the stuff to go in, I just haven't got to that stage. I think once that's coming up fairly soon though, once I've done the cabinetry minus the doors, but the bulk of the frame is done and the bathroom's done, and probably the layout of where the bed is going to go and everything like that is done, then I'll start running the wiring and putting that sort of stuff in place. So, you know, there's maybe 1 or 2 days work, which probably means about 5 days work in that. So I don't have any power run anywhere yet. None of the solar converter and charge controller inverter in yet. My generator turned up the other day. It's still in the garage in a box. That's got to go. I've got to build a frame out of box steel, tubing on the back of the bus to hold that, and close that in for security reasons. Obviously it's 4.5 grand's worth of generator. I don't want someone to help themselves to it. So that's all still got to be hooked up and built, but I have made some progress, so let's focus on the positives rather than try and stress about the future. So I'll give you a grand tour of the progress so far of what's been done inside. Okay, so starting at the front of the bus, so the driver's seat is behind this panel here. So that's a panel that goes from the roof to the floor. I'll show you around the corner. You see the driver's seat there. Whether I build something into here, maybe a storage cabinet or something, I probably will at some stage, but that's not very important at the moment. It really just gave me a platform to build off. So at the front we have one seat and another seat. I haven't done the table in between the two yet. These both seats are the same, that they convert into storage, and that lifts up as well, and that one is the same. So the way it's going to work is that there's going to be a table that mounts to the side wall there, that will come across, and the idea is that that table will lift out and then go down and mount at the same level as the seats as well, to convert these two seats into a single bed. The distance between here and here is a bit over 6 foot, so that's in case I have a visitor, which hopefully it'll be one or two of the kids, not one at a time, but the kids will come and stay occasionally, or the grandkids, which would be nice. Following down on this side of the bus, I think I showed that not much has changed since the last bit of footage on the shower cubicle, except I've now drilled through the drain plug there. The toilet is now in situ. That's where it's going to go. I did originally want it here, but there's too much metal structure under the floor there, so it goes there. It's not bolted down yet, but I have drilled the hole underneath for the plumbing to go through. The other addition to the bathroom so far is I've got the roof hatch, which is currently open. I think it's too bright and sunny for you to see that, but you'll see there's an extraction fan in there. It's a hatch that you can open and close, and it's also got LED lighting in there, which provides the lights just with some switches. One for the lights, one for the fan. It's a 12 volt item, just a cheapie off eBay, and that's all sealed fairly well with silicone. It was a bit of a bugger to fit the thing, obviously, and again it goes with a lot of the stuff you buy for these vans. They're all designed to fit to a perfectly flat surface, and the roof is not perfectly flat, so it took a bit of force to get it to conform, but it's well siliconed on the roof. I made sure that there was not anywhere where water could leak in. So that's it down the left hand side. I haven't built this wall here today, so that's going to be today's job, is framing in this wall here, and then I'm going to start sheeting in the bathroom, so you'll see that on the next update. Coming down now the right hand side. So to start with, we've got a boxed in section here where the fridge will go. That's the size of the fridge. Gives you an idea of how much room we've got. It's plenty of room to walk through there. There is going to be another box on the top of here that's going to take the microwave. And you can see we've now got kitchen. The bones of the kitchen all laid out there. Not quite in line. There we go, that's not fixed in yet. So there's our kitchen. I kind of there was no plans for this, I just kind of made it up as I went along. As with everything else, it's just framed. I just bought full size 2400 by 1200 sheets of 12mm structural ply, and I've just ripped out 50mm lengths and built it out of that. So the kitchen bench here, again just a cheapie from the hardware store that I cut into sections. This piece here lifts off. I don't know whether I'm going to have it so it lifts off completely or I'm going to have it hinged yet, but under there you've got my washing machine, which is obviously a fairly small unit, but should be okay just for me. Runs off 240 volt. The rest of the kitchen bench is fixed. I've got my stove there that I've chosen. It's a combination gas and 240 volt electric. It lifts up there, so you've got one electric hot plate, 3 gas obviously, and it also has a gas grill which goes in there. It's made by, if it interests you, Swift, which is apparently an Australian manufacturer, so be interesting to see how that works out. If I can give an Australian made product a plug, I will. And then we've got the sink there. That's all. I had to actually glue that in. I couldn't use the clamps that come with it to clamp it in because of the structure under the bench, but it's in there nice and securely. Not plumbed up yet, of course, because we don't have plumbing, and we've got just a mixer tap there. Just a cheap one from the hardware store. And that's that. That's the water heater under there, which I think I showed previously. Also not connected yet because I don't have my tanks and I don't have any power. So that's the kitchen done there. Apart from that, nothing else has changed, nothing else has been done, so I need to get cracking. Like I said, I've got about 10 days to go to get this into a livable space. There we go. So if I come and bring you back here, that's the view from the rear of the bus at the moment. There's the rear wheel wells. That's where I'm at. So I also plan on building, as I've mentioned before, storage cupboards all the way through here that are going to act also as the AC ducting for the factory air conditioning to get the cold air down to the front. Yeah, that gives you an idea of perspective of where I'm at the moment. So I'll leave you there. I really need to get cracking, get this bathroom built hopefully today. If I get that finished, today I'll be quite happy with that progress. Alright, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.